Hello, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the year of 2024. This is a general reading, and next week we will be doing the 2024 love reading, so check that out. But let's dive straight into it. You have the seed coming out as your archetype for this year, and this means so many different things. First and foremost, take a look right now in this reading at what is agitating you in life. That agitation is pointing you to where you will be growing in 2024. So for example, if you're very agitated with your career, you're going to be seeing a lot of career goals being met. If you're very agitated with a certain person in your life, there is going to be a ton of changes taking place with them. Another thing that this seed card is showing is absolute brand new beginnings. And these brand new beginnings may or may not even be something that you plan. Think of like the little tiny acorn growing into a huge oak tree. There is a seed being planted, something being started this year that will grow to be something so much bigger than you have ever anticipated. And, hopefully we'll get some information on what this seed is when we get into the tarot. But for now, let's move on. We have the Sweat Lodge coming out in reverse here. And I'm going to read this from the book for you. This is a sacred symbol. The Sweat Lodge represents the womb of Mother Earth. Volcanic stones are heated in the fire outside, and then they're brought into the lodge and placed in a shallow hole in the center. Participants sit in complete darkness around the red-hot stones to sweat away any old habits and beliefs and heal disease. When you return humbly to the womb of the mother, you are offered second chances. So having this card come out in reversed actually is something that is a medicine, a healing that's being offered to you in 2024 or at the time that you're watching this. Life is offering you a second chance. Take it, since this may not come your way again for a while. Mother Earth is calling you into her womb and inviting you to incubate as long as you need for a spiritual rebirth. Wow. Give yourself time to be with your darkness, your fears, your pain, and your seeds of beautiful potential. And look, they even use the word seeds of beautiful potential. Wow. Until you come out the other side free, wise, and full of creativity. So there's a deep, deep healing taking place. I am seeing towards the end of 2023, beginning of 2024, you may be in a place where you are a bit alone. You may be single, or you just may feel like you're on your own, whatever. And you're being asked to sit in this place and purge out all of the toxicity. If you're single right now, stay single for at least the rest of 2023 and, until you really truly feel like you have had enough time to purge away all of the old traumas, the old wounds that kept coming back up again and again in your relationships. I don't know how to describe it. You just may be in a place in life where there's more time and energy that you can give to yourself instead of everyone around you. And Spirit is saying, Mama Earth is saying, take this opportunity to really, really purge and prepare, okay? For example, in the winter or in the beginning of this year, things may be very quiet for you. You may not have a ton of social outings, things to do, whatever. You may also have a ton of things to do, whatever. It's just the energy feels like, there's room to purge, there's room to heal, there's room to be just on your own and, really just sweat it out and prepare for something that's going to come, because there is a huge massive, well, it's tiny now, but it will turn into something bigger. There is a seed being planted this year, a new start, and Spirit is saying this new start that is beginning will take up years of your life commitment. I am feeling years of your life commitment, okay? So this, for example, could be a marriage, a child, this could be a business, this could be something, it could be anything, a move, and it's before you begin this, and you might not even know when this is starting, take the time to purge, to heal, to cleanse. Really appreciate the time, the extra time that you have on your own or to yourself at this time, okay? And how you're moving is being represented by the vulture. Wow, okay, air energy. 2024, you will be cleaning up your life. That's what I'm seeing. The vultures of the world, they're like the cleanup crew of the world. All right, you're cleaning up the problems in your life. You are purging away anything that is left to rot, fester. You are cleaning it up, getting rid of it. The old bad habits, the beliefs that you carry in your mind that don't serve you, I see you really, really healing, okay? Purging. That's how you're moving this year. And then you're going to take flight after that. There's going to be fast movement. Wow. Now, the exact timing of this is completely different for everyone. And in fact, I don't even think it's destined. I think Spirit, Mama Earth is saying stay in the space of healing for as long as you want. You know, it's free will here. Stay in this sweat lodge energy for as long as you need. You will intuitively feel when it's time to come out of this, okay? Hibernation sort of energy. You will intuitively feel like when it's time to say, you know what, it's time to get back into the world, okay? So I am seeing this energy starting off 2024 of like being in your own little cocoon, your own little world, to prepare, to heal, to cleanse, to purge. And you will know when it's time to break free. Just like the caterpillar who turned into a butterfly, they just know when it's time to break free from that cocoon. It's natural, okay? First card out for you is the Lovers. Oh my God. All right, well, love is clearly going to be a huge part of 2024. All right, this is also just big life decisions in general. Huge life decisions that feel right. You know, soulmate energy is coming through strongly, and this doesn't just have to be romantic. This could also be finding your soul tribe, the people in your life, your community who really speaks to you. I see pregnancy for some of you, I'm going to be honest, or having a child. I'm also seeing like finding, you know, the place on earth, like a physical location that is just meant for you. You know, you really resonate with it. And so some of you may be making the decision to move there. The Lovers talks all about big life-changing decisions. Okay. So that is what's coming in 2024, coming out as the first card to let you know, to warn you. Okay. You're planting seeds. You're starting something new, making a huge, huge, huge decision. Knight of Wands, yes, this is forward movement, momentum, passion. Whatever these changes are, they are very, very passionate, okay? There could be a lot of travel as well, or forward movements in relationships, and those relationships may be with people who like to go out, who like to travel. They may be from varying cultures or, you know, places on the world, you know? But you're really, really, really following your heart, your passion, your intuition. Knight of Wands is showing a lot of forward momentum here. This will be a very passionate year for you. I'm seeing falling in love with someone you have really strong like sexual chemistry with is what I'm seeing. Making the decision to, you know, see more of the world as well. Or kind of like, it feels enterprising, you know, like you're doing something that sort of elevates you, or it gives you a brand new life experience. Then we have Justice coming out. Wow, this talks about legal work, legal contracts, and having them turn out in your favor. I feel like the karma that you've, you know, gathered up is pretty good. And you will be seeing some benefits soon. I feel like taking the time, really, truly, like at the end of 2023, beginning of 2024, to just, you know, not rush into anything and just prepare yourself, purge anything that needs purging, and just take care of yourself. Like if you really take that time, you are going to set yourself up for success here. And like I said, you'll know when it's time to break out of that, you know? Spirit's saying, like, let's change your perspective here. What if it's good to be single? What if it's good to be, you know, not having a totally super activated social life? What if it's good to be on your own right now? What if it's good because you're in this preparation phase, you know? So even if like it's, for example, you don't like your job and you know that you want to break out of that job, but it's like it pays really well, and it's like, okay, well, you may be in a phase where you're just like working and in your routine and gathering up momentum, resources. And I know it's winter time for half of us, but it almost feels like autumn energy, where it's like you're gathering up the harvest and conserving all your energy, your resources, you know, fixing up any wounds, doing a lot of healing to prepare for, you know, a long haul thing that's coming up. Really interesting. Wow. I'm also seeing the Sword of Truth coming through and balance being restored in relationships. Okay, so that is beautiful. There's a lot of honesty here coming forward. I feel like people will be sharing a lot more of what they're going through with you in the upcoming months, all right, or the beginning of 2024. Fourth card out, second row of cards. We're gonna get 12 cards, by the way. I'm not sure if I specified that. We have the 10 of Wands. Okay, yeah. I was intuitively feeling this timing-wise as well. April, that may be when this new seed begins to be planted, okay? And you're gonna get so busy, really busy. The 10 of Wands talks about responsibility, carrying that responsibility. It's fulfilling work, it really is. You know, the wands represent our passions, what drives us, what gets us going in the morning. And the 10 of Wands does represent that there may be a lot that you're taking care of, that you feel passionate about. And so just keep in mind that sometimes you have to be a little bit picky or choosy about what you choose to, you know, give time, energy, and attention to. Because sometimes, you know, you may feel too loving to too many people, too many things, feeling obligated to way too many areas in life, and it may have you feeling overwhelmed. It may be backbreaking, you know, not having enough time to yourself. So Spirit is warning you not to get back into that energy of overgiving or like spreading yourself too thin. Okay, let's see what's next. Fifth card. We have the Magician coming out. Oh, wow. Brand new beginning. April and May time. Wow, there's gonna be like manifestations coming through, new seeds being planted. Okay, something from the ethers, from the astral realm, from the spiritual realm, an idea, a soul, a spirit is being brought down into the physical realm. What does this mean? Some of you may have had an idea to do a business or to offer a class, or, you know, even to like move or get married or something. Like you had an idea and you're bringing it down into the physical reality, most likely around April and May time, although it doesn't have to be in that timing. Again, remember what we said in the beginning, timing is up to you this year. Okay, Spirit is saying, you know, stay in this sweat lodge, this cocoon, as long as you need. You'll intuitively feel, you know, you'll know when it's time to leave. Okay, so there's gonna be a major manifestation coming into your life in 2024, that's something you really wanted, you know, something you may have wanted for a long time or had on your mind for a long time. So yeah, this could be a business idea, this could be a move, this could be, you know, conceiving a child, this could be marriage, this could be business success. Oh my God, Four of Wands, yeah. Oh my God, and the Sun reversed. I didn't even see that card came out. Guys, I feel honestly for a lot of you, this is a long-term relationship, marriage, or buying a house, okay? The Four of Wands talks about like celebrations, specifically life celebrations, like weddings, baby showers, you know, birthdays even, like things like that. We're celebrating a huge positive milestone in our life, all right? So wow, that's really, really positive. These two cards together, and the Four of Wands is coming out right underneath Justice. Okay, you worked hard for this goal, for this success, whatever it may be. You know, you didn't just use your spiritual gifts to manifest it. You literally worked yourself to the bone to manifest it, okay? Like you put in the work, all right? And you're seeing a result here. And this could be in so many different areas of life. It's insane. I feel like it is multiple areas of life for you. You know, this could be a relationship where for a while you may have been dating and like getting through, you know, different like disagreements or like a hard period, a separation or something like that. And, you know, you worked really hard to stay together and then it's like paying off now. This could even be a business, a career, schooling. You worked so hard to graduate, to see career success, to grow, and then it finally comes. You know, this isn't something that's like an overnight success. Woo, it happens out of thin air. Like, no, you literally work yourself hard to get it, is what it feels like. And it feels so satisfying when you finally do get it there. And that's why you're celebrating. You're like, I'm partying. Like, this was a huge accomplishment, lots of work. We're going to party. We're going to dress to the nines. We are going to, you know, really celebrate this. And then we have the Sun coming out in reverse right after that. So I feel like there is a bit of a honeymoon period being triggered after this big manifestation happens. However, it's like you're still wanting to work hard. You know, you're not like putting all of your wands down yet. You're not, you know, just fully relaxing yet. It's like, I'm very happy with the direction things are going in, but I know better than to just say like, okay, everything's fine now, and then stop putting in effort. Does that make sense? So it's like you're enjoying the honeymoon period of whatever this is. But you have the wisdom to know that just because you're in that honeymoon period doesn't mean you stop working, stop putting energy towards it. You can keep this honeymoon golden sunshine period in your life for so much longer if you continuously feed energy into it and put in the work, which is a very Capricorn trait to know that and to have that wisdom. So that's really beautiful. I'm also seeing a lot of outdoor sunshine activities this year that you'll be doing. You may not have felt like you did that in 2023. Like you may have felt like, oh, I didn't go outside as much, or I didn't do as much as I wanted to, possibly because you were working very hard. But you will, you know, try to get out there a little bit, is what I'm seeing, okay? 8th card out for you. 8th card out for Capricorn 2024. We have the Star in reverse, okay? So this is around August time now, approximately, again, doesn't have to be. And this card talks about, you know, really trusting, continuing to trust that your manifestation will be okay, that you have what it takes to make this successful, and you can keep growing. So I do feel like after this initial manifestation or like big accomplishment is coming through, there may be a bit of a lull, okay? For example, if this is like you getting engaged, you know, 2 months later, you know, there may be some conversations, some arguments, some disagreements, some cold feet that you're working through, okay? Or if this is like business success, career success, and everything's looking good, everything's looking great, and then it's like, you know what, that momentum may start dying down a little bit 2 months later, and it's like, oh my gosh, how do I keep this momentum going? Or this could even be like you graduate, oh my gosh, what a huge accomplishment, and now it's like, oh my gosh, I gotta find a job. You know what I mean? So like we said, the sun doesn't shine forever. The sun has to go down, you know, every day. There's an equal amount of light and dark. You already had this wisdom. However, I think what your challenge will be this year is not like immediately falling back into like a pessimism of like, great, so like I had that accomplishment and now it's not gonna work. I feel like you're gonna have to learn how to even out your moods and still have an optimistic perspective even when you are in these lulls, even when you are faced with these challenges. Like, how can I still embrace this with love and trust that like it's gonna work out for me? I feel like Capricorn, you're working through trust issues, honestly. Like, I gotta trust that this will be okay even when it's up, even when it's down. I gotta trust that I'll make it through, that this will be good. Wow. All right, 9th card out. 9th card out is the King of Cups in reverse. Okay, so there may be an older masculine energy in your life. They could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They don't have to be though, and I do feel, you know, a little bit of jealousy coming from them, a little bit of emotional energies that are not healthily communicated is what it feels like here. You know, they may have their reservations about the things that are manifesting in your life, the happiness that you're really leaning in towards. For example, let's just say some of you are finding love. This could be like a father figure or a friend or someone in your life who does not approve, okay? Or this could be, you know, like you're really focusing. You may even be a little bit stressed out towards August, September. There may be some big life changes taking place there, manifestations and stuff, and because you're so focused on these changes, you know, someone may be feeling a little bit bitter, left out in the cold, or jealous, you know. So I am seeing that energy. I got the example, someone may be moving in with someone else, and you know, maybe you're leaving an old like best friend, roommate behind, and that roommate may be like really upset or jealous over it. I don't know. I know that's very specific, so that'll only resonate with a few of you. But moving on, we have the 10th card, final row, which is the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Fortune is in your favor this year. Oh my gosh. Like, you have so many positive cards for 2024. It's kind of crazy. I really do feel like almost every area of your life is being blessed with more prosperity. And it's not even like a blessing. It's just you working hard for it. Like, you worked hard for it. You took the time to, you know, understand yourself better and to understand what you need. And, you know, I'm also seeing the phrase knowledge is wisdom is coming out as well. Or knowledge is wisdom. Knowledge is power coming out as well. So there may be some learning of new skills taking place this year as well, which is great. I want to see what comes out next to this. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Exactly. You're a hardworking person. You get so much joy from working hard. And I feel like your skill set is improving. These two cards next to each other with like the books, with this studying going on here. I definitely feel like some of you are actually learning something new, like a new language, a new instrument, a new skill, even like new career skills, something like that. Or even a new hobby is what I'm seeing. Just to be honest with you, like it's really cool. I like it. And it may in some way, you know, help with some of the challenges that you face. So for example, let's just say you start a business and it's like really positive, really powerful opening energy. And then you get into like some doubts, some challenges, like a few months later. And running into those challenges may require you to learn some sort of new skill, such as like learning IT stuff, learning marketing, learning something like that. That's the energy I'm feeling here. But you put in the work to learn it. You're very practical about it. And then you overcome that challenge. And then you're even better off than this magician energy where you started. You get what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm feeling here. Or like you get into a relationship and you have a beautiful honeymoon phase, whatever, and then you run into some challenges with each other and you realize, okay, maybe I need to work on my communication, or maybe I need to, you know, do this or learn this in order to, you know, give to this relationship better. And then you do, and then it's like you're even stronger than before the challenge. That's what I'm seeing here. Final card out for you, 2024 Capricorn. We have the Ace of Swords. Wow. This is the seed, the new energy being planted. And this seed is a whole new life direction. Oh my gosh. Wow. Ace of Swords is so positive. It shows, first off, communication coming in. I see a lot of like, I'm going to be honest here. There's not that many cup cards, but I really feel love for a lot of you guys, and like literally like huge manifestations. And it feels like these huge manifestations start earlier on in the year, okay? Anywhere between like April to June is what I was feeling. But even it could happen even before that or after for some of you. And I just saw 222 on the clock. You gotta be kidding me. Wow. It feels like multiple new beginnings, multiple starts. And I see that in the Ten of Wands. Like there's multiple areas of life that you're very passionate about, that you feel responsible for, that you want to build, you want to grow. And, you know, there is going to be huge, like new, fresh changes for you this year. And obviously after these exciting new beginnings take place, there will be doubt, there will be worry, there will be challenges, of course, because that's life. But you will overcome them. And I feel like that's where the Star in reverse is coming in here, and the Sun reversed. It's saying like, you know, I need to trust. I need to be emotionally centered and secure and just trust that I'll make it through this. And then you end up even stronger than you were before. So this is a crazy positive year for you, Capricorn. Wow. So remember what Mother Earth said to you. Take as long as you need in this current cycle that you're watching this reading in, okay? Where, you know, things may be quiet, there may be a separation, there may be, you know, being single, there may be, you know, just a preparation period sort of. Enjoy it, take your time with it, and when the timing is right, you will intuitively know when to come out of that cocoon, okay? And that's when all of this explosion of change will be taking place. So, wow, so positive. Like literally, like look at all these positive cards, guys, that are upright. They came out upright, okay? Like, look at this. Look, the Lovers, the Magician, Four of Wands, Ace of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. I'm not making this stuff up just to like make you happy. Like these are all like fortune turning in your favor, positive decisions being made, manifestations, happiness in relationships, love, like wow. Thank you guys for joining me. Watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of 2024, and go on my website, spiritpsychic.org, to get the 2024 tarot and mediumship reading. This is a one-on-one hour-long reading where I will be diving into your specific questions and topics of concern for the year ahead, and just generally get a year ahead reading for you. And I will connect with your personal spirit guides, past loved ones, ancestors, anyone who wants to come through to give you any messages and advice for the upcoming year. So go ahead and check that out. I also offer other psychic readings, spiritual life coaching sessions, and my goddess energy intention oil there. So go get all those things. And thank you all for liking, sharing, and subscribing and commenting how this resonated down below. Okay, see you later. Bye bye.